Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Ultra Hardware number 60015. This is a bypass closet finger pole, they call it. It's a rectangular flush pole, really is what it is. And I'll tell you, I reviewed scores of Ultra Hardware products. This piece is outstanding in quality. Absolutely outstanding. Solid brass, polished finish. I mean, this item, this could be a very high-end, well-known name of residential hardware if I didn't know any better. It's just excellent finish, excellent weight. Has the brass finish plate that's going to go on the back after you get your installation done. These ears just bend over as you run the screws up through, top and bottom. Okay, I'm very impressed. A couple of screws are going to be included as well. They are not brass; they're steel in a brass plate, and that's a good idea because it's easy to strip or to rip brass screws. There is a link below this video to a document called instructions that allow you to install the item. Place in desired location and mark. Drill 3 1-inch pilot holes and chisel cut the area. Place back plate into the mortised area. Position the front cover plate and fasten with screws. Clean with mild soap, water, and soft cloth. So what they're saying here is, and when I mortise for a piece of hardware, I would use a router is what I would do. If I was doing one, I might do it that way. But, well, if I was doing just a few, I might do it that way because I'd probably have to make a template. But the OD of that prep for the body is about 7/8. The overall width of this is about 1.25 inches. So what they're saying is if you drill 3 1-inch holes about here, and about here, you're going to have those holes prepped, and you'll just chisel cut straight those areas to allow you to fit this in. But first, to press fit this item into it. That will cause the ears to bend over, and then you'll again run your screws through here so that it will look like this. I'm going to run that through there. If I were to bend it up, you'd get the concept of how that works. It is solid brass. That is an absolute truism. I can tell by the finish on the back side of the material what cast brass looks like. It's very easy to tell when you know what brass looks like. Polished finish, it's going to have a lacquer on it. Let me give you the rest of the dimensions. It was 1.25 inches wide, if you recall. 3 1/8 tall. That inside is about 3/4. And inside in the height, we're going to have to guesstimate that a little bit. Looks like it's about 2 3/4 inch. Now, before you cut anything, keep in mind that if you're installing it into a hollow core door, that could be problematic. You'll want to find where the lock block is in a hollow core door so that you're drilling into that area. If it's a solid core door, it's probably not much concern where you're going to put it. You might want to take an audit of the rest of the doors in the space. You'll want the height or the center line of your flush pole on your bypass or pocket doors to be compatible with other heights. Think of a long hallway, and if you've got doors down the hallway and you might have sliding doors, you're going to want that line of sight to be consistent. So just take a look around. A back set of 2 3/8 would certainly be common and typical and work quite well. One dimension that we don't have is what's the thickness of the face of the material. And it looks like it's about 1/8 inch. So keep that in mind if you're using it as a pocket door. If I was going to do a router, I would first create a template. I would then locate my router so that my template on the door, so that maybe I was flushing to the edge of the door so I didn't have to measure the back set. I might even make it very rectangular so I could flush it to the top of the door, clamp it down so I've got my top center line and my back set determined, and then just come in with my plunge router and my collet and work that hole to the proper depth and be done with it. That would be the in my opinion, the best way to go. Tools needed, they say drill, 1/8 inch and 1 inch drill bits, Phillips screwdriver, 1/2 inch chisel, hammer, safety glasses. And the link to the instructions are below here. It is a joy to review a piece of Ultra hardware that is of such high finish caliber, and it is so because I think the value from Ultra is exceptional when it comes to both residential and commercial hardware. I think you get a lot of bang for the buck, and you certainly do for this. This item probably could cost double or triple from another supplier. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Ultra hardware products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog. The summary of Ultra is this: if you're looking for residential hardware and you're looking specifically for cabinet hardware, Ultra is a great go-to because they have a comprehensive offering of high quality and well-priced cabinet hardware, knobs and drawers, drawer pulls. Commercial clients look at their exit devices, their door closers, their lock sets, and their hinges. Great quality there. Any questions on the Ultra 60015 bypass closet finger pull, rectangular flush pull is better to say, or any other Ultra product, please feel free to reach out to us.